boys.
Wait, you might have to send.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with DMT Tournament 4, brought to you by me, your host of the night, Don Gotti, giving you admin cam commentary. It's a first for me, but we've got some special people with us tonight. So go ahead and introduce yourself, boys. We'll start at the top here.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm Morgan64. I'm from the 6th Airborne Raiders, and yeah, this is gonna be a really exciting match today, boys, and I can't wait. This is gonna be a steamer.
Yeah, I'm Kilroy. I run this shit show, so got it. All I got for you, no clan, no home, just bumming around, tanking.
It's all right.
Goose.
Yeah, I'm Goose. I'm a 34 TC, a mod and official in this great game of tanks only.
Cool.
Very, very cool, guys. We got a full house for you today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great stream prepared for you. Hopefully we got a lot of fun happening. As of right now, we're really just in kind of a standby mode. The first 15 minutes of the match are going to be a build-up, if you will. We're going to have guys building nodes, getting their tanks prepared, as this is an armor-only tournament. You're only going to see armor. You will see no infantry on the field, so you don't have to worry about ATs. You don't have to worry about AT guns. You just got to worry about getting fucked by one of these other armor units.
That's exactly right. So what I'm expecting from this game is we're gonna, as the point being WN7, we're gonna see some long engagements from tankers, and it's quite a clear map as well. It's not like a big forestry map, so we're gonna see some really good footage today. And having Legion joining for the first time in this tournament, I am, you know, I just can't wait to see what happens. Just seeing their tanks purely just engaging other tanks. How strong, truly, Legion is.
Yeah,
And
those
can
of you out
101A defeat them?
Got it. Those of you out there that do not know, LGN are kind of the bad boys of Hell Let Loose. They've been sitting atop the leaderboards for some time. They tend to do very well in their competitive matches. So 101A definitely being the underdog coming into this, but we hope for a good matchup. This is definitely a time where we can see some tank crews and really see them take advantage and shine, you know, in their own realm. They don't have infantry to worry about, so tactics change, movements change. This should be a good time.
That's exactly right. Goose, what's your predictions for the game today, mate? Like, who's gonna come out on top, you reckon?
I'm not entirely sure, man. With 101A having experience on and Legion being the guys that are a little bit more greener, it could go 50-50, honestly. It's gonna be you're gonna have to have some smart gameplay though, with it being Win 7. There's gonna be a lot of angles that people can get on you.
Absolutely.
If you're not careful.
A lot of cover and a lot of concealment.
That's exactly right. What do you reckon, Dom? What's your predictions for this match?
Well,
Sorry about that, boys. I'm back.
I feel halfway that I'd be a fool to count Legion out, knowing their prowess on the battlefield is always top notch. But like you said, 101A's got some experience in this league. These guys are no joke, and I know a lot of these different teams have really top-notch armor units, whether their infantry is up to snuff or not. A lot of these guys are truly on top of their game. So I'm looking forward to a good matchup. This is all a little bit new for me, but I think maybe as of right now, I might have to just say LGN might be the one to come out on top. But I hope I don't upset any 101A fans out there by saying that.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Kilroy, what do you think about this matchup today as the middle point being WN7?
As far as who I think, I don't have. I mean, I would like to see 101A win because they're the underdog, and I'm just that guy. But LGN has a lot of cohesion, as an old friend of mine says.
Absolutely.
So, no, we'll see. But 101A's does have more experience in these. I know a few LGN crews. I've seen like Maryland around a couple times in matchups and shit, I think. But I've seen more 101A. So we'll see. It should be pretty. It should come down to just teamwork, in my opinion, because LGN obviously has good armor. I mean, they have good everything. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're noticing a bit of a trend in this that the LGN has really good cohesion, even though they're fresh into this league. That
Right,
obviously
exactly.
their clan, even though when it comes to clan wars, their tank engagements have been pretty much on top still.
Yeah,
So
they may not need all the experience in DMT because at the end of the day, it's just tanks working together. So if they already have that, then they know to push middle point. They'll be all right.
exactly, it's gonna be good because we're gonna see a mix of probably aggression and some people being passive as well. That's what's really good about these
Yeah,
tank battles. So
that's what I'm looking forward to. I think 101A is going to be super sneaky because they know, it's LGN, so they're going to come in all tactical.
100%.
I would. That's what I would do. I would think about everything I did for sure.
101A is stacked 2 tanks on the bottom side, with one going very top side of the map, with one more crew left to come out. I don't know how Legion's stacking up
Got
right now.
3 on bottom, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, they're ready to go.
Legion's looking really good to go. So we got 3 tanks lined up in the I-8 sector, ready to go. And then yeah, it looks like they got a really good formation at the moment to going straight towards the point. Look, their game plan looks pretty much what I expected to be. This is how probably the 6 would have operated as well. Saying 2 tanks towards a point, you need a tank to be like a backbone in a way. One holding a flank from the townhouses, just in case if 101A tries to get sneaky, come through like Grand, and tries and come through those houses. Yeah, honestly, the game plan's looking good. Really curious to see how 101A tackles this.
So, in your guys' opinion, who do you think has the advantage here as far as map layout goes? I notice, when you look at the point, WN7 has a lot of areas of concealment on this eastern side, whereas the western side is mostly just a hedgerow with some trees popping up.
Mm.
How do you guys play into that? What do you read with that?
My opinion, the team that would have the slight advantage, in my honest opinion, I feel like it'll be the Americans in terms of getting there, time to travel. But I feel like the Panzers have better concealment in that D8 sector. There's a big hedgerow of just straight up bushes and trees. In my opinion, but the Americans do have a couple of nice buildings and some nice hedges here that I'm hovering around in this G7 sector. So
Indeed.
yeah, it's gonna be So I feel like it's gonna be quite dominant around in those areas for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we've got a couple minutes
And
left until we get to that 15-minute end mark.
mm, you gotta remember, boys, the tanks don't have to be inside the circle cabinet because it's a warfare mode, so it can be a soft cap as well. So I
Yeah,
wonder
that's what I was gonna
how
say. It's gonna
transitions.
come down to who's holding the point. Because honestly, if the Germans take it and they hold it and they move up past the point, still in soft cap, they can lock down that bottom side of the map. The U.S. will have to go spawn at the very top to get around them.
Absolutely.
But like you said, America can get there a lot faster. So it's I don't know. It's a toss up.
Mm.
See, it's
Yeah,
gonna come down to that first engagement, really.
very curious to see how each team plays this and how each one of them are going to manage to work themselves in here. it's really going to be about who gets the ample position first. I reckon with when it comes to armor, you got to land those shots, and it's really whoever gets them first, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's a tightrope act between getting there first and winning your first fight. If you don't do both of those, you're either going to be stranded there by yourself, overpowered, or, you know,
Digging yourself
really
out of
good.
holes.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Now, for the viewers out there that don't know, how does scoring in this work? How are we going to find out who wins this matchup between these two?
So it's pretty easy. They just fight over the center point, so they can't go into each other's last 3 grid squares. So U.S. cannot go into C grid, Germany cannot go into H grid.
Understood.
Shoot anywhere on the map you can see is fair game as long as your tank is in bounds. Each second the midpoint is held is a point towards cap time.
Wonderful.
And then at the end we just add up cap time and overall combat score for the whole game, and
Wonderful.
whoever has the bigger number comes out on top. That's it. Oh, and TCs can't get out, no binoculars. Each team gets 1 P strike per game. No other
So the commander
abilities,
can
no
play a
nothing.
role in this as well.
Yes, he gets one. He gets 1 time to shine, and he
Very
can use his
cool.
recons as well. Sorry,
Very
recons and
cool.
precision.
Okay. Does he only get 1 recon, or can he just pop
Yeah.
those as often as he
Oh,
No,
wishes?
those are fair game throughout the match.
Wonderful.
yep.
Fair
Okay.
game.
Very
Ladies
cool.
and gentlemen,
Well, here we
the
go.
match has kicked off. The 1 hour
Oh,
15
my goodness.
timer is down.
As you see, we've
Yeah,
got.
LGN sent. Yep.
That's right. Legion
they're
moving in from the
101A.
east. We got 4 of them.
101A is triple stacking tanks. They're just rushing 1-7 right now. 2 are taking the road, 1's going wide flank.
We're seeing a similar kind of game plan here from LGN. We got 1 tank holding the main road, or hugging near the main road, and then 2's pushing map edge.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you can I like that this
Yeah, this
map's
should be
more
good.
open. You can see more from an aerial view.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I love Utah, man. It just got overplayed during that D-Day marathon, burnt everybody out.
Yeah.
And it's rough when you catch an
Oh.
offensive mode on there. Getting off the beach is next to impossible against a good team.
Yes, it is.
Now it looks like most of Legion has kind of slowed down. I fully expected somebody to, to make a dash for the point. They really seem to only have 1. Is that pretty normal, or is that just kind of their
I think-
strategy right now?
Probing it out.
Oh, I think what's
Nope,
just
we've
happened
got
is
shots
full
fired.
press engagement.
P4's hit. He's got cover, I believe. They're gonna have to rep that out.
101A has no idea where the shot came from.
No,
either.
no, they don't.
LGN
Beautiful.
definitely has.
That's what they were waiting for.
Mhm,
Oh, they have 2. LGN has 2 tanks sitting back watching the point.
they certainly do.
Oh yeah.
Howard Joe is playing very aggressive. He's inside the cap circle. He has initiated a cap. He is behind the buildings already.
He's gonna get in there like a tick. Look at him. Wow.
Mhm. Now, those of you at home watching this stream, you can see where some of the 101A is located. We'll try to get you a better view as we can.
Most of 101A is at the 4-way, or just south of that. They
Tell you
have
what,
1
this
tank.
Arctic Fox, he might get a shot on that Sherman on point.
Well, this is one of those, if you just peek out ever so slightly too much, you can really screw yourself.
That's it. That's why we knock out the primos, so you have to keep with your tank.
LGN looking like they're initiating the cap and very well may end up completing that cap there. You can see how they're staged in the point.
I do like where AMAC is positioned. This is a very common spot for competitive tankers. getting around that barn where he's stationed up right now. The left side of the barn on the point. Very good hold.
Arctic Fox here
Oh,
trying,
Rick on him.
trying to get a view on somebody.
Good pin. He's gonna have to turn quick, boys. Ah, he didn't make it. Oh, tracked him.
Hour and 10, 55.
101A
with
landing
first cow.
shots.
First tank gone down. 101A
Just,
has lost their first tank.
101A has lost their first tank.
Just something to note, 101A does have a tank on the north side of F3. He's getting ready to cut down to try and flank.
Interesting.
Ooh, that's a very far flank.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Arctic Fox is peeking as well. Taking it in.
Trying to find somebody now. If you guys have the choice, do you go Panther or do you go Tiger?
Depends on the map,
Ooh,
always.
Depends on the map, okay.
I would say my tank has been Tiger recently. With this new summit rules, I've been really loving the Tiger tank, in my opinion. Having that extra mobility to flip around for those extra ATs coming up behind you has been a lifesaver. So,
Yeah.
I'm starting to really love the Tiger tank again, showing its extra love. The OG tank.
Dig that. I was kind of hoping
What
for a
about
little
you
bit of
guys?
a showdown here between Mahojo and Arctic
Man,
Fox.
can't go wrong with the Panther, but you make valid points with the Tiger, man. The mobility of it and close range is just unmatched, dude. Really good, really safe if you're in some trouble. This 101A tank has now reached Hill 5.
Copy that.
Yeah,
Arctic
he's
Fox putting on pressure.
Shots being fired
He
by
can
Arctic
get into
Fox.
a good spot on it, though. This 101A tank can get into a good spot. They should be able to see some of these tanks sitting back.
Arctic Fox definitely putting in some work on this armor unit down
I
south
like
here.
what he's doing. He's causing chaos while this guy crawls around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're exposed on the right side. The two backside tanks
Yeah.
are.
Now they
Watch
do
this
have
guy, see
an
what he's
armor unit
doing.
watching straight ahead over here, just northeast of the point.
That is a good pickup.
So-
Maryland has a really good angle as well, so I wonder if he'll be able to see this Panzer IV.
Time will tell, that's for sure.
Yeah, as of now, they have no idea he's there. This is. I don't really see it.
Nah, not yet.
Just a bit, you might be able to see that backside tank, like the one that is sitting
Got
furthest
one in the
back.
P4. I really like what 101A is doing, leapfrogging these hedges. Makes me happy. Oh, they've got this Sherman watching that field now. Maryland, yeah.
Maryland is actually just got one of the best positions in the vaults right now for Legion. Holding the flank.
We've got some shots
I
landed
would,
over here from LGN.
I think this P4 might have eyes on the Sherman from Sato's tank.
Dude, he is
Arctic
Yeah,
Fox
peeking
very
wowzer.
injured right now.
I think they do see him.
They would see him
Wonder.
because there's a turret.
Oh, just short. Oh, they caught the fence right in front of him.
Good hole,
hit.
right over the fence.
Seven.
Oh, he's not gonna move.
Oh, that
We
is a
gotta-
Legion tank down right there.
But The tank has been identified in the correct
Oh.
location.
2 Legion tanks down.
Another Legion tank
Yep,
drops.
now Maryland's on Alpha ping now.
Yep, so it has now become a 2v2.
Yeah, they have
Maryland-
Fleburn,
Maryland's
no,
gonna-
however the hell you say it.
All right,
Pinged up.
Maryland facing north. We've got
Maryland.
Mahojo facing west.
He's going to be the one.
Now, obviously, Mahojo's tank wants to keep, you know, that ability to move laterally and whatnot. But is that gonna be a hindrance as him putting his side up for grabs, you know, to a potential shot from 101A, or his armor's not gonna? Is that not gonna matter much?
It really just depends because he's got this nice broken wall and this house as well, so he
Are
can
we
keep on
watching
moving up
101A
and down.
boys moving in from the south? They are officially in Capway.
Looks like Maho's preparing for a 2v1. He's getting pressed hard.
Yes,
Hey,
he
this
is.
P4 is moving
And
across this field around.
Mahojo's still
Maryland.
facing west. If 101A moves in, they very well could. Looks like Ramos very well could
Yep,
put
that
a hurting on
P4.
this.
I don't think Maryland knows where he's at.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He's gonna get around him. They're going even deeper.
Legion has both tanks coming out of spawn right now together.
Ramos
Oh, they
in the
might ruin
middle.
this guy's.
In the middle point. Shots being fired. It's officially on between Mahojo and Ramos.
2v1. Oh, from the distance though.
Mahojo
Yep.
sees Arctic Fox.
Ooh, that's a
He
side
lands
shot.
one shot on Arctic
Beautiful.
Fox. Arctic Fox
One
goes
tank
down.
goes
Mahojo's
down.
tank crew takes him out. Makes pretty quick work of him.
That's two tanks gone down from 101A.
That's right.
Their flanking 101A tank got destroyed. Well,
We've got
got
Ramos
Senpai.
with the PZ4 dead smack middle of the point. Very curious to see how Mahojo plays this. I believe they know they're there, but I'm not certain.
Ramos is now in a kind of a sticky situation. Now that he's alone, can't just back off without getting shot. He does have a front coming. Look at that.
He's got quite a line. Does look like Mahojo's pulling in the rear here. Very well may find a an angle on Ramos here once they get around far enough. We will find out.
Ramos is unaware that he pulled away.
Yeah, he's doing the backup. I like that. Oh, he hit the tank behind him.
Yep. Now he knows it's there.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna jump in between them.
Backing up.
Mahojo could get a twofer here.
Yeah, he could.
Oh yeah. Before it's pulling out right in front of him.
Oh, he went over him.
Mahojo not landing
Stuff
any
getting
shots
stressed.
yet.
Another Legion tank coming up behind Mono.
Hit on the
Mahojo takes
Sherman.
a shot. We do have penetration.
Oh no, it's gonna be a loss to Mahojo if he doesn't move. Oh,
Here it goes.
Oh, about to get smacked
Right.
here.
Look at that.
Unlucky on the wall. Oh, track
Whoa,
shot. Looks like.
flags. No.
No, he got hole. It was a turret shot. Yep.
He's hit.
And Mahojo goes down.
Ramos needs to get out of there, dude.
Ramos drops Mahojo.
Oh,
Takes a
ricochet.
shot. Somewhere northeast,
I don't
it
think you can see
appears.
him.
He cannot.
Wow. Well done.
Ramos does have two coming in support for him. They're hauling down the road right now.
101A, steadily capping that point back.
Yeah, he's dug in. I like.
maybe so, but LGN is just outside the soft cap pressure zone, so they could perhaps move just a little bit more forward, and it'll stop the cap. There is 3 tanks up for LGN.
The two in support are also arriving for 101A. That'll turn into a 3v3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3.
101-27.
101. You are good, my friend.
LGN liking the bad boys shout out, bad boys, what you gonna do? Ooh, shots popping.
Market Fox just took a
Almost
hit.
about to kill him.
I
I
don't.
think he
I
just
don't like.
ripped 2 shots.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't really liking that forward play by 1A there. Need cover.
We're
Yeah, I was
almost
gonna
dug
say, he
in
kind
here.
of just sat parked in the open field.
Aiming down at this armor unit and DA.
Norwood and Ramos still on point, dude.
Yep.
Little high. They're
I
backing them
think-
off though.
I was gonna say, I think Ramos is kind of firing blindly right now.
Yeah.
Just
Work.
skipping overhead.
It's helping. There it is.
101A with the official cap.
LGN has now 4 tanks out in the field.
Another pin from 101A. Ramos' tank crew making steady work on this.
That was a track shot.
Last chance. Oh no.
Oh no.
Kind of getting double teamed here, it appears.
I think
Wow.
one more turret shot and this Sherman's gone.
I do believe. And there he goes
Ramos
down.
able to kill him.
Wonderful. Ramos tank crew is on fire right now. Back-to-back takedowns. Cap the point. Do some
You gotta
repairs.
think about it. Their spot is not really like it's a good hold. It is a really good hold.
Ramos has a lot of hard cover to play with.
You know, if he had some backup with him to go kind of ass to ass, caddy cornered, looking the other way on that building, he'd be just in there. You know, they'd have to really flank them.
Yeah, he has one friendly sitting really far back. I don't know if he's able to see anything. He might be waiting for the other guys to stack up. Legion's tanks are
Yeah,
just
so it appears we got
patiently
LGN here, just kind of perhaps waiting to coordinate. Obviously, it
That
seemed
or they think more tanks on point than really is, and that's why they're being conservative.
obviously, in a mode like this, you're really gonna have to use those lives sparingly. And I'd imagine, you know, obviously since it, you know, new armor doesn't just pop up once you get behind, it can really take its toll. I'd imagine.
Yeah, on average, I think we see about 4 or 5 lives a game for each
Okay.
crew, like at the max.
Gotcha.
Just been on average.
Now, is it whoever
might be a
whoever
little
lasts
bit
longest in the heavy, or do we ever see it get down to recon tanks and lights, or?
Oh, it's always mediums.
Okay.
Yeah, medium v mediums.
That is the most. That you'll find the most even gameplay with that.
Sure.
Looks like Legion is.
Legion's still sitting
Starting
still.
to
It looks
make
like they're
good.
waiting in mid. Or I'm sorry, in bottom spawn. They're getting in now. They've got a medium tank, it appears. So Legion's coming to the party with 4 medium tanks. I'm not completely certain what 101A has.
They have 3 stacked right now, with a 4th coming from middle.
Gotcha.
There's 2 on the DE line and 1 on point.
Gotcha.
And on the way that one from middle comes, he should be able to see the one else from Maryland.
So do you think 101?
Just
So
being
what's the best tactic for this, gentlemen? Would it benefit 101A to sit still and kind of wait and let LGN move around and see what happens, or would it work for them better to kind of
Yeah,
get a
definitely.
little closer into the point and cut off other angles?
Once you cap point, it's best just to like you just anchor on point and build like you just go to sector control of the team
Gotcha.
trying to recap, make the mistakes of pushing out in front of you.
Certainly. Okay. We've got some shots fired back here from mid, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye.
Yeah.
I am very surprised that no position strike has been used on Gen Norwood here. He's been in the statics position all game.
Quite surprised Ramos hasn't been taken out by this commander. I don't think they know exactly where he's at because we got no marks on him, but by golly, he's been sitting in the same spot the whole time, essentially.
Yeah, the last like at least
Should,
5 to 10 minutes he's been sitting there.
Goose, should we remind them? I mean,
They
I
have
can
key
do it.
strikes.
I don't.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
can
don't
do
think
I
anything's
can-
wrong if we remind both sides. You know.
I could
they're
jump.
wrong.
I'll jump in there in command and
No,
tell
no,
them.
no, 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 no. I'm on
Send
their
an
side. I
admin
can
message.
remind them.
I was gonna go
I'll-
into 101A side and tell them, just let them know they have a P strike.
I'll be back as well.
As you see, not a lot of action going on. We've got Ramos still stuck here in the middle of the point. Now this seems a little odd to me. I think if I was LGN right now, I'd be going, hey guys, the clock's ticking. We don't have all day to take this back and control. It does appear now that they've got all their tanks in line. We've got 4 directly east of the point. Very curious. Got some shots popping
Yeah,
from LGN.
Is flanking all of them. Legion's push right here.
Ramos taking shots at the LGN armor. He gets a hit on their southeastmost armor unit. Cooter dust pops out. Dunny pops out, tries to get some repairs going. Ramos, tank crew, putting in a hit.
101, bro. Arctic's funny.
Looks like Mahojo back here, backing up. Definitely going to get some repair action going on. They don't want to die this soon.
Arctic's got a nice flank going.
101A. Off to a strong start. Definitely not letting LGN walk all over them or even get in the right areas, it seems.
Oh, here we go. Another engagement. They don't have gun left. I think that's it. I think Ramos is done, boys.
Ah, yes.
There he goes.
Just ever so
Ramos,
slightly
Using wise
peeking.
friendlies or
And down goes Ramos. Instantly, we see the cap pressure start to shift. We've got 101A moving in by the double.
You know
I
what
wish
I'm
they
very
would have done.
There is no Legion tank holding this main road at all. So by doing that, now you got Panzer IV there occupying this behind this petrol tanker at the main road. Very dangerous situation there.
LGN working the cap back,
Oh, well done on the recon.
getting some hits. Looks like Sergeant Country and his crew are definitely taking some shots. Commander has marked Sergeant
We got
Fleaburn.
a enemy tank.
Fleaburn
enemy
goes down.
Panzer IV on this main road. He's got eyes on 2 Shermans. This Panzer IV on the main road in F8.
Yep, Arctic Fox.
Legion has them
Wow.
marked. The PZ4 has been marked. Yes, a very, very dangerous spot
Santos
for
is sitting
hey, Kilroy, check your DMs.
LGN to be in. We got Arctic Fox taking off, hightailing it back west.
I've got to. I'm gonna have to switch teams real quick and tell Arctic Fox he can use P-strikes. I'll be right back.
We got somebody getting some shots on Legion. It appears to be Country. Sergeant Country Farms. Holy shit. Do not operate heavy machinery while drinking, ladies and gentlemen. Golly. Stream went a little haywire there for a second. LGN tank still sitting back. I'm awfully surprised by that, but you do notice that they don't really have much cover on this eastern side. They've got one up close and personal. They're shooting armor units that are already dead just to perhaps make sure they're dead.
They might be
Well,
trying to clear
sometimes-
sight lines as well.
Yeah, that's actually a good shout, that.
It seems like Arctic Fox has these guys locked, these two tanks on the field locked down like they can't move.
Arctic Fox doing a really good job of controlling this area. He has been marked by LGN, so they know he's there. They just don't necessarily know which way he's facing or exactly where he's going to go. I'd love to see Arctic Fox move south and take a, take a move on this LGN armor unit that's east of the point. And they have. Somebody's getting shots. 101A is.
Yeah, it's Maryland, and he's chosen a really good position here. He's got this tank that's actually saved him.
101A Country goes down. Looks like Maryland is going to deal the final blow.
And you did tell this side they have a P-strike, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
So if your Country Farms here, what's the move? You know, you've got two guys going down around you, taking loads of damage.
At this point in time, like, it's almost at a stalemate, but Arctic Fox, his location's been compromised a few times here, so he'll be sweating just a little bit underneath the pressure here. He knows that he could potentially get outflanked here, so he's got his wits up, and obviously Maryland is holding a very crucial part, which is holding down the point.
Indeed, we've got we've got Arctic Fox just facing east down this main road, waiting for anybody to come across. We've got an LGN tank that looks like it is about to cross. They have backed up, so they won't be seen. LGN armor unit does have the advantage there.
I think they were spotted. He did stop as soon as he crossed onto the road.
Hey, did they cap while I was gone? Telling them?
Yeah, I got the time.
Okay, thank you. What was it? Let me write it down.
5104.
How's this match going? I'm about to drop into the
It's
server.
honestly been pretty good.
Yeah, not like you thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, they're boxing, man. They're throwing punches back and forth. Legion has now gained full control of their side. They have all the angles covered, it seems.
Half of 101A will be in Legion tomorrow.
Yeah. That's dirty, dog. That's dirty.
Hey, good game, by the way. Come on over.
Hey, what server? Oh, DMT 2. I got you.
Lee Burns just
LGN
took a major hit.
taking some shots on 101A Country, I believe. We've got an armor unit moving up from 101A.
They are rushing Maryland right now.
Just barrel rolling. Oh, he's already been spotted. He's hit.
And getting pushed up like that, he's getting punished for that.
He does get hit
Rushing
twice in
Maryland
the
out of
front.
spot, though.
One shot away from his demise. Definitely needs a bit of a repair. He's been hit again by an LGN tank.
Might be
That's
able
how
to
y'all
get
talk
cover.
over stream. God, I
Oh.
just fell in love with you, sir.
What's that?
I love that shit, dude. Give me the play-by-play. I'm not in. I'm like
You got it,
sweating
brother.
trying to get into the server, and you're fucking psyching me up.
101A
Dude.
drops.
You're
We've
awesome.
got another 101A tank taking on Maryland from within the point. Maryland backs up. LGN off to the east, firing directly in the middle of the point. We've got shots on 101A rather. Ricochet number 2 coming in. P-Strike takes out Maryland.
Maryland got P-Strike.
Takes him out.
We had one
Perfect
land.
shot,
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Yeah, dude, they dropped it right on Maryland's head.
No time though. They need to
101A in a big trouble here. They have been marked by the opposing armor unit. They go down as well as they're in the
That's a good
middle of
point,
the
Greg.
cap. It appears that the point is free and clear. LGN will probably end up taking this. We're gonna go back up here, get a view on Arctic Fox. He's still sitting behind this building
getting flanked
facing
right now.
southeast, trying to pick off any LGN that he
pointed
can
out.
find.
He has a, Grogu pointed out there is a tank, or an LGN tank flanking him at the moment.
It stopped.
He did stop. He's backing up.
LGN losing cap pressure as we speak. 101A about half pressure now. Arctic Fox takes a shot, sends one back, does miss. Backing up to get some repairs taken care of just in the nick of time as another shot rings out just overhead.
Oh, is he doing the double wreck maneuver?
Yeah.
He
Is that what we're seeing here?
patented dope.
Ooh, both of his, one of his
Oh
crewmen just
my
died.
Yep,
god.
yep. He took a crewman. Well done.
We've got Ramos
Beautiful.
I just
beelining from the west side, heading directly in the middle of the point.
You know that's the biggest. That's the biggest jerk move ever when
Oh,
you're like,
now-
hey, we put
now
a
that-
shot in him. I think he's gonna rep. Put HE in the two.
Oh,
No,
Arctic
the
Fox
second crew.
is-
Oh, he just
Oh,
ran over his crewman.
Oh. So you fellas are saying
They're
some of these guys wait to see if somebody hops out and might try to fuck their crew up a
Absolutely.
little bit. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now
They're
in
fair
that
game, dude,
case,
once
as
they
a
get out of the
TC,
tank.
are you able to drive and gun, or do you simply have to sit there and you're shit out of luck?
No,
You
that's
can
that's
switch
the move.
roles.
You
You
just
just
can't
can't
leave.
get out.
Understood. Okay, so he's just a sitting duck. He either
But yeah,
drives and gets the hell out of
100%,
there, or he's going to try to
100%.
shoot his way out.
I've been in that situation where somebody got out to rep, and my TC was like, "Hey, put a round over there close."
I fucking love it.
100%.
That's greatness.
Yeah.
Yep. HEs do have a use. It's rare, but it does work
man.
sometimes.
Just so you know, Kilroy 4320 for 101A.
Yep. Now, those
Thank
of
you.
you out there watching, just an update: the team command, or the tank commander rather, cannot get out. He has to stay within the tank. I want to remind you of that. Your crewmen can hop out if they need to repair, but that's the only people that can. We've got Ramos in here on the southwest side of the point, ensuring that 101A maintains cap. We've got Arctic Fox nearly eliminated here, watching this main road, hoping that somebody
Arctic Fox
pops up,
right
but
now.
unfortunately for Arctic Fox, he's got guys due north and southeast of him. He's kind of getting surrounded, and he doesn't know it.
He'll be gone. Right here.
Maho
Oh.
is moving in for the kill.
Oh, he didn't see him.
I don't know if he can do that hedgerow.
Yeah, you can.
Joe. Yeah, his gunner's facing that way. If he backs up past that building, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about to happen.
Arctic Fox
He's
spinning
gonna
around.
flip
He's got the front of the tank. They do have him marked. So Mahojo's crew should know.
Do a J turn. Here it is.
Boom!
it.
Arctic Fox down. One shot puts in the final blow. It's definitely going to affect 101A's ability to maintain cap pressure. We do have Ramos still sitting here, dead middle of the point. Obviously not afraid to get
We
his
got a
hands
tank
dirty.
coming out of spawn too.
LGN
like
putting on a good
Maryland's
flank to the
trying to
north. We've
set
got guys in what looks to be F7 and Echo 6. Those of you out there watching, the LGN team, their tank crews cannot go into the A, B, or C columns. They must stay within D and G. This way we ensure plenty of good play, and we don't see anybody just pinning guys in the spawn. Mahojo's tank crew taking shots on Ramos here within midpoint.
Where did you guys say Maryland was?
He's an E6.
EMAC down there firing at the Ramos tank.
Seeing somebody saying, I need 4K. If you know how to broadcast it any better, let me know. I'm still new at this, so we're learning, going along as we go. LGN seeming to kind of put the clamps on a little bit. We've got armor unit moving in from southeast of LeGrand. That's Maryland's crew. We've got Mahojo's crew working down just northwest of the WN7 right along this main road here. We will keep an eye on how this plays out for you folks. We've got Piers Sergeant Country Farms and his crew are moving in from the west of WN7, about 250 meters out or so. 280 meters.
Oops.
Definitely going to be interesting
about to kill
to
someone.
see if Mahojo sees this tank crew, if they decide to push in any farther. And realistically, Maryland should almost have eyes on this guy pretty soon.
Taking it.
Maryland's crew facing this way.
AMAC is taking shots down here. Bottom of G8.
Country Farms moving in on the double. Looks to be at least third gear. Comes to a halt completely. Somehow just can't be seen by Maryland's crew. But very well may here in just a moment. We're going to take a peek. We've got two crews that look to put an end to Country Farms' run here. Mahojo's crew firing off. Does penetrate Country Farms. They are trying to find. Mahojo's crew misses the second shot. Country Farms gets a little bit of luck there. They have been marked, and they are down. Sergeant Country Farms.
Country Farm
goes
lands
down.
that shot? Nope.
Nope, Country Farms is down. We have Ramos still here in midpoint. It does appear.
AMAC is pushing from the east also.
Does look like Sato, or Sato. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm gonna say Sato.
This would be a good one.
Is moving in. Ramos
Oh,
gets the
got
first
him.
shot
Look
off.
at AMAC. Look at AMAC.
Hey.
It's coming up behind him.
Got a turret shot. He should have finished his tank off a little sooner.
Oh,
Maryland
baby.
Dang it.
Oh my gosh. Was that
Ramos
Mahojo's crew that
fighting a
finished
losing
him?
battle there. I think so.
Poor
Ramos was
Ramos
fighting
just
a
gets
losing battle right there.
obliterated from the side right as he's going off against Sato's crew. Tough break there.
We got another double rep happening here.
We certainly do. These guys aren't playing around. They say we need our shit and we need it now. Let's see. We've got.
We also got. We got another tank coming out of the top right of B8.
Okay. LGN trying to really control this now. They're about capped. So we are going to see LGN starting to really jump in points, especially after those couple takedowns they had. We've got one
Looks like Maryland's
LGN.
moving into a spot.
You got it. We got one LGN directly in the point. We've got one south, we've got one west, and we've got one on the red-blue line. Just waiting just north of the MSR. Very curious to see how 101A responds after having such a strong showing at the beginning. They seem to have really gotten
They only have one tank
behind
out
here.
but it looks like they're gonna stack them before they push. They've
Sure.
got 2 tanks out now. It looks like they're waiting. They're holding at that second column.
Yep, all 3 tank crews just waiting for more armor. Definitely not the spot you want to be in if you're 101A, if I may say. I'm not an armor unit, but as somebody that plays infantry often, I know how important these guys are on the battlefield, and it's always tough to see them having to sit there with their thumbs up their ass, you know.
Oh yeah, kills us, man. Drives us crazy.
Well, it does appear, I don't believe, I may be mistaken, but I'm not certain that LGN has any armor units. Yeah, they do not have any armor units any longer within the point. They've all went west of the point, seemingly just trying to hold and force 101A to really make a play. They're either going to say, hey, you got to come barrel straight into us and bull rush us, or you're going to have to go around. So LGN taking the time
You've
here to
got
set
Arctic
up.
Fox pushing in. D6.
D6, heard.
Why do we have a coax going off? This guy's going back to HQ. Is he out of bullets?
Sometimes
Very
it's
well
just,
could be.
yeah, very well could be. He's been out there a while.
We got a PZ4 Arctic Fox dead center here.
Just took a shot at one of the LGN crews.
Yeah, took a shot at Maryland.
Maryland's crew
Maryland
does
down.
get hit. Maryland does go down. A quick 2-piece, boom, boom, and it's all over for Maryland. That's big for 101A. Definitely need to take out as many as they can if they're going to ever put on a good frontal assault here to kind of attempt to take back
And
mid.
that one tank going back to HQ, that takes a whole tank off the field right there.
You got it. So let's see here.
This may be the time to push. It's 2v1 right now.
Yep, it does
How many
appear
tanks
that
does,
Arctic Fox is moving east at a rather quick pace. I hope to see these guys make a bit of a move. If you're looking at the map with me, we've got looks like Mahojo's crew is going to be the first one to potentially come in contact.
Oh, he's heading far northeast.
Going on a Kilroy flank right here.
Yeah, we'll stay with him. You guys let me know
know
when
Grogu was in here. What's up, buddy?
let me know when 101A starts to come out of their spawn. I'm going to follow Arctic Fox on his flank here a little bit.
They have 2 coming out of their bottom HQ.
Roger that. We'll take an eye back on Arctic Fox in a moment, folks. We're going to go catch up with 101A.
Sato did go back to reload.
Did he? Is he coming back out now?
Nah, he's in the middle of reload right now. They're dumping
I was
there.
fixing to say, because that's, I mean, that whole tank off the field, it's 1v1 actually in red.
Yep. Arctic has broken through north side of Chapel.
Ramos sitting here in Charlie 8, just watching the main road. Waiting for some
Just north of him is
LGN with a recon plane running south to north currently. They very well may pick up on Arctic Fox's little flank he's got going on there, depending on how much ground he's made up so far. He does not appear to pop
Where's
up
the
on
recon
map.
running?
Directly over WN7, so it does not look like they've picked up Arctic Fox's flank, unless I'm mistaken. Ramos starting to advance from the west.
He's in the G column.
Ah, roger that.
Might catch the crews coming back from spawn.
I'll say this very well may be interesting.
That's a nasty
with,
spot.
Maryland's crew coming out of, or I'm sorry, Sato's crew rather, coming out of spawn.
Oh, yep, they're leaving right now.
Oh yeah, he's coming out. Looks like Arctic is pushing up to get a better view of it. That's
Ramos rushing in, takes a shot to the right, doesn't realize, and he goes down instantly. LGN with a quick 2-piece. Looks like, who was that? Looks like AMAX crew, I'm willing to bet. Puts in quick work of him. You see they were nestled here in the bushes. Ramos had no idea. Ramos, rather. Definitely a struggle. Very curious to see what 101A does.
Arctic
We've got
has
a tank mark.
Looks like
Arctic may have a line here on Sato or whatever here in just a minute.
Where's Arctic at? North?
Yeah, Arctic is in G6.
I've got him. Yeah, here
7.
we go. Tucked under this tree here.
Oh, look at Sato. His gun barrel's turned that way. They know he's there. I don't know how, but they know it.
Yep, they absolutely do.
Whoa, how?
They might have caught him driving into that hedgerow.
Maybe so. He's pushing. Sato's pushing north to deal with Arctic.
Just straight at him.
Yeah.
It does look like his crew and Maryland's crew both facing north. Definitely going to get hairy here in a
Arctic's
second.
not even looking at him.
Arctic has no idea they're coming from direct south. We're going to see some smashing here soon, guys.
Sato's got to go behind him.
Now, if you saw him when you come through the break there, do you take the shot or do you work your way around and just ensure the?
You got to go behind him.
Okay.
Yeah. You stay in 4th gear. You got to get behind him.
They probably won't be able to hear him over the engine before it's too late. Yeah, here he comes. Absolutely cool.
Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're gonna ring around the rosy right here.
You don't get better tank matchups than here in the DMT League, fellas.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we
How
go.
fast?
Oh
how
my
fast do they
God.
turn? Let's go. We've definitely seen one another.
Arctic Fox is gonna win it.
Arctic Fox with the first shot. One more does it. Arctic Fox takes him down. They knew he was there.
That was a great job. Juked his ass. Oh, beautiful.
I really thought it was a done
Wonderful.
deal, dude.
Dude, I thought I'm dead to rights. Come up
Now-
behind him. He was engaging.
Now let me ask, why necessarily was it more important that AMAX crew down here? Or I'm sorry, is that AMAX? No, Maryland rather. Oh, and Maryland gets him. Okay. That was my next question. Was it worth Maryland to sit there and wait, or should they have moved in unison? But obviously we've got the answer we were looking for. They take down Arctic Fox. He only had one shot left. He was getting ready to repair, and he is now down. How are we looking for 101A? I don't know where their armor units are any longer.
We have a tank.
They're dropping about as
Bottom
fast
of
as they can get them
E6.
up.
Yeah. Mahojo
Bottom
is about to
Echo
engage
6.
each other.
Hopefully we can
Yeah,
find
he might
that.
be fighting Maryland here in just a second.
They have a second tank leaving bottom spawn at the moment. Everyone else is gone.
Drop an observe mark.
Oh
in
yeah,
myself.
some live action going on right here.
Yep. They're about to see each other. Oh, maybe not. That hedgerow might be hard cover. They'll see the barrel though.
Maryland, Mahojo is gonna get a shot off for sure, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, he didn't see him.
He didn't see the barrel. Either that or
Oh,
he's
the barrel's
flanking
turned to the
behind
right. The barrel's turned to the right. It's not sticking through the edges.
It's hard cover as well, so they can't shoot through that.
We've got Mahojo barrel facing west. So where is 101A in correlation to Mahojo?
Directly, if you're locked on top of Mahojo,
Yeah.
look west. There's a
Okay.
tank like 300 meters out.
Gotcha.
There's one or two closer.
I struggle sometimes with the stream because I'm partially colorblind, so I can't see the fucking red that it makes these goddamn tanks sometimes.
How now? Arctic Fox, why you in here?
What's up, dude?
You can't be in the VC while you're playing though.
Yeah.
Get out of
Get
here.
out.
Yep. What's up,
We all just crashed, I believe.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Just had a connection.
Server
Connection to the
crashed.
server just
Yeah,
crashed.
me too. Shit.
What do we
I
do?
wouldn't join in without the whole server just wiped.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
wondering.
trying to get you out of here, dog. I was like, you can't be in here if you're playing.
Yeah, I
man.
know,
You
I know.
this.
I was trying to fumble with my mic because my red chat wasn't working either in game, so I'm like, because I couldn't switch. So I was trying to figure it all the fuck out.
Do we try to get back in, or what do we do, gentlemen?
No, it's over.
It's
It
over.
kicks everyone out.
It
Reset.
kicks
Yeah.
everyone out. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The tally, we're going to tally it up. If I had to guess, I believe LGN probably squeaked it out there. It looks like they definitely held mid about equally as long, and they certainly had more takedowns by my count. So the final tally will be coming out shortly, folks. I'm not certain. I wish I had more information for you, but unfortunately, we have been kicked. We will have to call it short tonight. And that's going to be all for DMT Tournament 4, Round 1 between LGN and 101A. Thank you so much, fellas, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Those of you that are watching out there, thank you so much again for giving me the opportunity to do this and coming out to support these guys on both sides. Great fight by both teams. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're out there. Any last words from you, gentlemen?
Glad to be here, man. Did great.
Glad to have you guys. Excuse me. Definitely, definitely have to do this again soon. I appreciate everybody's time. We're going to go ahead and stop the stream now. Forget about